Well, the build up to the core part of the jump season is well underway, and we're here at Navan Racecourse this morning. Of course, the countdown is on to the big meeting at Downroyal. Gordon, you have a big team here this morning. How are the preparations going for the ahead of the jump season?
Yeah, we're happy, Fran. Look, at just getting a little bit of work on grass with a few of them. They're doing 1.5 miles. Look, it's lovely, safe ground there this morning, so it's nice just to get a nice day away with them, you know.
Indeed it is, and you've got a mix of the older horses and the younger types here. It's a good education for them.
Yeah, I like to get them all on a lorry and get them away, so it's nice just even just get them on the lorry to get the blood up, I find is a great help, and just have a swing around on the grass, so yeah, we're very happy.
Just back from America, of course, Galvin ran a cracker there.
He did, yeah, just touched off. Look, there was no excuse. He ran a good race. On the day, probably the ground dried up a little bit for him, but look, he ran a good race and only beat.
That Grade 1 race Downroyal is upcoming next week, of course. Gerri Colombe, how's he been? Is that his main target?
Yeah, he's in good form. Look, he's in very good form, so he worked very well here after racing yesterday. I think he's got a lot stronger. But look, we've spoke to him in Downroyal, and if the ground isn't yielding, we won't be running, you know. So that we've given them 10 or 12 days notice, so they want to get the water and can out and make sure the ground is safe for all these horses, because as much as we love going to these race courses, if they don't produce the ground, we want it to be disappointing.
That's the problem with the dry autumn as well.
Yeah.
It just pushes things back for you.
No, it definitely does. But look, we are where we are. Whatever it's going to be, it's going to be. And if it's not right, we won't take a chance.
How has Gerri done physically since last spring?
He's got strong, yeah. I think he's definitely a stronger horse. Look, he needs to improve to 4 or 5 heads to be galloping the champ. We did a good run in the Gold Cup last year. And yeah, look, it's all systems back to Cheltenham again.
Teahupoo.
Teahupoo's in great form, yeah. He came back from Robert Powers there probably 2 weeks ago. He looks great. You know, physically he's probably not the prettiest looking horse in the world, but you know, he actually looks well. He's carrying a great bit of condition. You know, we're very happy with him. Look, we're going to go the same route as last year. We'll go to Hatton's Grace, and you know, the same route as last year then.
Back to Cheltenham.
Back to Cheltenham and hopefully Punchestown.
Brighterdaysahead, Gordon. She was very good last year when she finished off her season at Aintree, of course.
Yeah, look, we're really looking forward to her this year, Fran. She worked yesterday here in Navan, and we're very, very happy with her. The decision is made. She's going to stay hurdling, rightly or wrongly. That's the way she's going. But look, she's only 5 years of age, so you can see why. Why that's the way she's going. But she worked very well yesterday, and the plan is to go to Downroyal for the second season race, and hopefully if all comes out here, hopefully the sky's the limit.
Back to Stoke colours, better days ahead.
Yeah, you know, we probably have 2 options. I think whether we keep him over hurdles or go chasing. At the moment, I feel we'll probably go chasing, and we could make a good staying chaser, Fran. He's got a lot stronger. He actually walked this morning. Jordan Gainford rode him and thought he got a lot stronger, but he's another one to look forward to. You know, he's a high class horse. He's a Cheltenham Festival winner. That race, the Martin Pipe, normally bring, you know, good horses come out of it, but yeah, he could be a good novice chaser, you know.
American Mike, I think we saw him here this morning, early on in the lots. Yeah,
he done his usual. He worked very, very well. You know, you'd be excited looking at the way he worked, but look, he's a bit disappointing. Because he shows us the world. But look, we get a good win or 2 out of him every year. And if he does the same again this year, we'll be happy. But if I'm being honest, the way he works, he doesn't always run like that. But look, we'll see where we go.
Farren Glory.
Yeah, could be a good horse, 2 miler. Obviously won the Royal Bond last year. Might start him off in Wexford at the weekend over 2 mile 1. I had him in Galway, but I just think 2.6 might just take a bit out of him first time out around Galway up the hill. So I'm probably thinking we'll go to Wexford next week, and it'll be a nice starting point, and we'll see where that brings us. But yeah, he's an exciting horse.
Fureur, handicapper in the making.
Yeah, you know, he's probably better in over hurdles than he is fences. But in fairness to him, he had a good run in Cheltenham last year. He missed the start a bit, and he came home strong in the Grand Annual. You know, we'll train him for all them type of races again. You know. You know, a fast run 2 miles he'd be okay, but I think you could probably step him up 2.5, 2.6 as well.
The KTDA colours, of course. Romeo Coolio, very impressed when he won a Fairyhouse, ran a cracker at Cheltenham.
Yeah, he's a good horse, so he is. He just wasn't right in Punchestown last year at the end of the season. He jumps very well at home. All being well, he'd probably start off in Downroyal. I think we can start him over 2 or 2.6. No decision is made yet. He'll be entering a boat race, and we see. I think he's going to be top class over hurdles this year. You know, he's going to be great at whether it's grade 1, 2 or 3, time will tell, but he'd definitely be competing at the top end.
Firefox.
Yeah, Firefox. I think he could be very good this year. If you look at him last year, he looked like a chaser the way he was jumping his hurdles all year. He's schooled well at home. All being well, he'll start off in Down Royal, the 2 mile 3. If he stays in one piece, I'll be disappointed if he's not a top novice chaser this year. I think he's very, very good. Yeah.
Gordon found a 50, of course, had a great season last year.
Yeah, he, in fairness, Fran, he finished up winning an entry, just touched off a couple of times in grade ones. Probably not going to be the easiest horse to place this year, I imagine we'll start him off in the second season novice in Down Royal, and then, we can go anywhere from probably 2 to 2.5 miles. I'm not sure if he's really a three miler, so it's probably a tough enough division. You're dreaming and hoping it's going to end up being a Ryanair horse, but look, we'll start him off in Down Royal and we see where we go from there.
Delta Work, is he still in the go?
Delta Work is, yeah. Look, he's in good form. He actually worked this morning. I'll see how Down Royal goes. If he cuts up, we might even give him a go at it. Second in the English National last year. Do you know what they've done with the cross country race is very, very disappointing, because these horses, it was a great out for them. People sometimes tell you should be running them in Gold Cups and you should be doing that, but you run the horse where you think you can win. And I always thought Cheltenham was about getting the best horses there for the most ideal race, and I think turning the cross country race back to a handicap, there's a lot of changes in Cheltenham that I'm not surprised with. I think are probably the right thing for different reasons, but I think changing the cross country race is very disappointing. This race was getting to be a race that people really loved watching. You look at this year, you're supposed to have Manila Inda, Gold Cup winner. You could have Galvin, Delta Work, all grade 1 winners. Like, to see that in the cross country race was awesome. But look, Delta Work, it'll be all systems back to the English Grand National. What road we end up getting there, I'm not 100% sure yet, but entry's the plan. And
on the cross country race too, when the horses hit a level, you could go that route with them, and it seemed to just get them going again like it did Tiger Road.
To be honest, Silver Birch, my first Grand National winner, started off. I don't believe it had happened without the cross country race, and Tiger Roll was almost finished, and it lit him back up. It's disappointing. It was a handicap and it didn't work, so why did you go back to something that didn't work? But anyway, that's their decision, and we've got to live with it. There's bigger problems out there.
Gordon, obviously here at Navan here this morning in Croke Park, he did one of his best days winning grade 3 here last winter. Yeah, he kind of tapered out a bit, Fran, last year. He obviously won a grade 3 here well. He got a bit weak and light, but yeah, look, he looked strong there this year. He worked well there this morning, so he did. So he'll go novice chasing, ready probably to start off there in the next couple of weeks, all being well. Trip wise? I'd say a 2.5 plus. I'd say he could probably end up going to be a 3 miler, if I'm being honest. Hurst was very impressive last year. The Punchestown Fest to win the Goffs bumper was Sir Manzarak in the Rob Corr colours, of course. Yeah, he won the bumper well that day, Fran, and was very happy with him. But I thought he'd have probably got a little bit stronger over the summer. He's still just a light-framed horse. Maybe that's just the way he's always going to be. But he's cantering away and his work looks good. But I'd like to see him a little bit stronger. So we'll probably just take our time with him a little bit and see, let him come along steady. But he's still a big, weak horse, to be honest. He's grown like mad. Wingman. Good horse, Wingman. He's not easy. Last year he was very keen on his bumper, so he wasn't running around a good bit, but I thought his performance in Punchestown was very good to do what he did, from the front. He jumps very well. He's a lot more settled this year, so again he'll start off, maybe Down Royal, maybe back here in Navan in that 2.5 mile maiden hurdle. Yeah, I'd say he's got a massive engine, but he's not straightforward. The Yellow Clay? Very good horse. To be honest, if someone else had him, he could be going down the flat route with him. He's a very classy horse. He's a horse I wouldn't be shocked if you see me running him in the flat at some stage as well. His work is very good. Touchwood, he's jumping well at home. He'd start off in Down Royal. He's quick enough for 2 miles, but I think 2.5, 2.6 won't be a problem either. I'd say he's just a good horse. Exciting horse to look forward to. Based on what you're saying, if you can transfer that speed that he shows to jumping. Exactly, yeah. Touchwood. The Enabler. The Enabler is a grand big staying horse. He got beaten Galway first time up there. He was going to come on a lot from that run. We started to feud him off early, just from the point of view of, you need to get so many runs in from now to qualify for handicaps in Cheltenham. It wouldn't shock me if he ended up being a Martin Pipe horse down the road. He's come on from his run in Galway. He'd be in Down Royal. He'd be in everywhere, all them 2.5 plus maiden hurdles, and I'd imagine he'd take a lot of baiting wherever he goes next time out. Stellar Story.
Cheltenham Festival winner last year, Stellar Story. Yeah, he's in good form. He's not a quick horse, but he's a big galloping horse. Jumps really, really well. Again, he'll start off probably on your 2 to 2.5 miles. You know, he could be a top staying, novice chaser. Obviously, won the Grade 1 in Cheltenham last year. If you asked me at the start of last year, I might have said he'd probably be a good handicapper on the Grade 1 horse, and I'm probably going to say the same again. But obviously he's a horse that keeps a lot of his better work for the track, so look, God knows where he's going to end up, but we'll start off small and see where we go. Other
end of the scale, Rian, of course, giving Connections a lot of fun in last season.
Yeah, he was obviously just beaten in Leopardstown in a big race, ran a very good race, and we kept him then and went to Cheltenham. He was travelling very, very well. When I think fell 3 or 4 out, he couldn't have been happy with the way he was travelling. Where he'd finished is hard to tell, but he pulled a few muscles the same day, and we just didn't get him out for the rest of the season. He could have had the entry of Tri-Town here now. If the ground didn't come up really soft, we might give him a go. I think 3 miles is probably as far as he wants, but if the ground was okay, we might give him a go to Tri-Town, all being well.
Jalon D'Oudairies.
Yeah, good horse, placed in the Cheltenham bumper. He pulled a muscle, so he's not going to be out as early as the rest of them. I'm probably going to be another month before I run him, Fran, but again, he's probably going to be more of a stayer in a 2 miler, but a nice horse and shows a lot of class at home.
King of Kingsfield.
Disappointing horse. Just beaten in the Grade 1 last year. On his homework, you'd say he was Arkle, but unfortunately he doesn't put that to the track. But he came from Paddy thoroughly, and he was schooled very well over fences as a young horse, and he's one I'd be looking forward to go chasing with this year. I thought I'd get him out a bit earlier, but he's got a little setback with him, so he could run in the coming weeks. I might even run him in that second season of his hurdle in Down Royal, just to get him fit and leave him right to go chasing. But we'll see where we go.
My trump card.
Yeah, he got a setback just before Cheltenham last year. A few shrewd people fancied him for the Albert Bartlett, the way he stays, but he just got a little setback, and I didn't get to run him, so we put him away for the rest of the year. He looks like he could be a big staying chaser again for this year, but we'll be waiting for soft ground. He probably wants proper soft ground to start him off.
And definitely going to go chasing by the sound of things.
I'd imagine so, yeah, I'd imagine so.